LEGO is obviously never going to make sets based off of The Boys, and if you've seen even a single episode of the show, you know exactly why. But still, I think that it could make for some pretty amazing LEGO sets, which is why I've taken it upon myself to design sets based off of The Boys Season 2. The first set is one that I knew I had to make from the moment I first saw the scene a few weeks ago, that being the infamous whale scene, and as an added bonus, it gave me the perfect opportunity to include a figure that many of y'all have been asking for, the Deep. He uses a messy brown hairpiece and has an arrogant look on his face, as well as a brown beard. His supersuit is green and tan with gold detailing and brown boots, gloves, and his alternate expression is a shocked and embarrassed one. Next is William Butcher. He uses the same hairpiece as the Deep but in black and has a huge smile on his face. He's wearing a pink Hawaiian shirt and blue jeans with his trademark trench coat notably missing in this appearance. After that is Frenchie. He has a short black hairpiece and a grinning expression with stubble and a mustache. He's wearing a white undershirt and a tan jacket with tons of pockets, as well as gray pants with black boots. He also has another more serious facial expression. The third member of the boys in this set is MM. He uses the fin hairpiece and has a nonchalant expression. He's wearing a dark brown leather jacket and a gold chain, and underneath that is a LEGO minifig version of the Public Enemy shirt that he wears. He also has a black gun as an accessory, and his alternate face is a confident grin. The fifth and final minifigure in this first set is Starlight in her Vought outfit. She uses the Wonder Woman hairpiece in blonde and has a smiling facial expression. Her outfit is white with yellow and gold detailing, as well as light yellow gloves and boots. I also gave her an alternate expression with glowing yellow eyes, which I didn't include for the Season 1 version of Starlight. Moving on to the build, the first component of which is the whale. Creatures and things in nature more broadly tend to be pretty difficult to create in LEGO, but I'm actually quite pleased with how this turned out. It uses a variety of gray slopes, hinges, and ball joints for points of articulation. The whale's head is flat so the Deep can ride it into battle, and I also included various sea creatures which the Deep has at some point caused the demise of, including an octopus, a dolphin, and a lobster. Here's a look at the back of the whale, which slopes inward and has a tail that uses lots of different slopes and bow pieces. But my favorite play feature in this set is the fact that inside of the whale are some clips and a hollowed out space so that you can pull it apart and have its inside spill everywhere. I don't know, it's just so darkly comedic and something LEGO obviously wouldn't ever do that I can't help but love it. Moving on to the first side build, which is the speedboat that Butcher drives right through the whale. It's white and black and it uses several different slopes and angles in order to get a really sleek look, discounting the clip pieces on the sides. The boat can seat around 3 minifigures, maybe 4 if you really cram them in there. The other side build is this small portion of the beach with a hinge piece in the middle, and this allows you to attach the beach to the boat, and better yet, the clips on the side of the boat can attach to the whale and recreate the scene that this set is based off of. So here's a look at the set all together with all the figures, and here's a look at the box art that I made for the set, which is in the same style as the ones from the Season 1 video I did last week. The next set is based off of the finale of Season 2, and originally I was just gonna make the scene in the forest with the Butcher family, Homelander, and Stormfront. However, after getting a ton of requests for the scene where Stormfront gets stomped by Maeve, Kimiko, and Annie, I decided to expand to a larger set which covers about half of episode 8. So once again, let's begin with the figures, starting off with Stormfront. She has a dark brown hairpiece and a smiling facial expression, and her suit is black and dark red with gray detailing and a silver belt. She also has the Vought logo on the collar of her suit, as well as a black cape and an alternate expression which is slightly beaten up and shows her angrily yelling. Next is Butcher, and in this set he has an angry face with a couple of cuts, and he's wearing a black trench coat over a gray turtleneck sweater. His accessory is a crowbar, which he uses against Stormfront, as well as translucent all the way back in Season 1. After that we have Becca Butcher, and she uses a brown ponytail piece and has an angry face. She's wearing a tan jacket with a white shirt underneath, as well as blue jeans with a belt printed on them. She also has an alternate scared expression for when she's being attacked by Stormfront. Queen Maeve is the same as the figure I included in the Flight 37 set last week, but in case you missed that video, here's a quick look at the figure. She has long orange hair and a smirking face, as well as a dark red and gray outfit and an alternate worried face. Another highly requested figure was Kimiko, and at one point she was going to be in the first set and MM was going to be in this one. However, I decided to swap their places in order to recreate the Girls Get It Done scene. Anyway, she has a smiling face and a gray jacket, as well as an alternate angry face, and she uses mid-legs, and so did Stormfront, as both actresses are 5'1", and I think that some variation in minifigures' heights does make the set a little bit more realistic. Making her second appearance in this video, next up is Starlight, and the hairpiece that I chose is this short ponytail piece, with the face being the same as the one from the first set. She uses a black hood piece and has a sand blue jean jacket, as well as actual blue jeans. Her Her accessories are some yellow power pieces, which can be launched at enemies or just held onto. The second to last figure in this set is Homelander's son Ryan. He uses the Emmett hairpiece and has a scared facial expression. He's also wearing a dark red Vought branded Letterman jacket with a white button-up shirt underneath it, as well as some dark blue mid-legs, with his alternate face showing him angrily using his laser eyes against Stormfront. Finally, the last minifigure is of course Homelander. He uses a blonde hairpiece and has a shocked facial expression with a bit of the Vought SWAT officers dripping on his face. His suit is dark blue with a gold belt, as well as red boots, gloves, and cape, and finally his alternate facial expression shows a menacing look and his laser eyes. The build for this set is kind of similar to the one for the Captain America Civil War airport battle, with the set centered around a battle and several different builds of varying sizes. The first one being Becca's car, which is just a small gray car with tan seats and a New York license plate on the back. And the car should be a pretty sturdy build, which helps because Stormfront throws it right up into the air. The car can also be parked in this small garage build, which has some hay bales and barrels next to it, and inside is some anti-soup graffiti and a Homelander poster. A small side build that I included was the pile of speakers that was used to distract Homelander, and a small tree behind it. I included 3 total trees in this set, and one of them has a cool little play feature. The way the play feature works is by utilizing some Technic pieces that are disguised as roots, and they can be pushed in order to push Stormfront and recreate the scene where she gets lasered by Ryan. Anyway, here's a look at the set altogether, and here's a look at the box art that I designed for this set. Well, that's about all for today's video. If you liked it, make sure to like and consider subscribing if you haven't already, but yeah, that's all I have for you guys today. Have a great day, and go build something awesome.